Known to many as the island of the gods, Bali has become a popular escape for soul-searching travelers of all kinds. And if you spend even a day on the island, it's easy to see why. With a rich tapestry of rice fields, volcanic mountains, ancient temples, and enchanting coral reefs, this coveted destination has become the perfect embodiment of peace while still offering plenty of opportunity for adventure. For me, this would be my 4th visit to the island, and after having hopped around a few different accommodations on my last few visits, this time I decided to level things up with a stay at the island's paragon of calm, indulgence, and opulence, the Four Seasons Jimbaran Bay. Now, Jimbaran Bay is situated not far from the airport in Denpasar, which means it's only a quick 15-minute drive between arriving on the island and finding yourself settled and luxuriating at the Four Seasons. The sacred nature of our surroundings is unmistakable from the moment I arrive when the priest greets me with a traditional Balinese welcome blessing. Amidst the smell of incense, and with a few grains of rice and a few droplets of holy water, the ceremony very much sets the tone for the magic that lies ahead. On this occasion, we stayed in the one-bedroom premier ocean villa here at the Four Seasons Jimbaran Bay. Entering through the doorway, you're greeted by a mysterious statue that'll soon become a friendly face during your time at the resort. Of course, the first thing you'll notice is the private pool and the incredible view in the distance, but first, let's take a tour around the interior of the villa. One of the things I love most about Four Seasons resorts is the distinctive square-shaped pillows, embroidered with the Four Seasons logo. And here in the one-bedroom villas, these pillows adorn the bed, either one king or two twins, facing out into the rest of the room. You've got a spacious sitting area where you can expect to find a welcome treat upon arrival. In my case, I was delighted to find some Southeast Asian desserts, which is something I can never resist. The minibar ensures that you're adequately hydrated and caffeinated throughout the duration of your stay. And making our way into the bathroom, we've got a freestanding soaking tub, accompanied by high-quality amenities, and one of my favorite things about any luxury villa is, of course, the outdoor shower. The true highlight of the one-bedroom villa, though, has to be the incredible outdoor space. Not only is there a set of recliners by the pool where you can enjoy some lounging, but also under the covered area there's a few long benches where you can enjoy a cup of coffee or an outdoor meal. And last but not least, the private plunge pool is the perfect place to unwind after a long day out in the sun, with views of the fishing boats out in Jimbaran Bay off in the distance. Later on, we'll be taking one of those boats out ourselves for a fishing excursion, but first, let's head over to the spa. The spa here at the Four Seasons Jimbaran Bay is also known as the Healing Village. I was welcomed with a herbal tea beverage, and then it was time for a signature treatment known as the Celestial Light Ritual. I was invited to choose among the gemstones and the oils to be used in the treatment, and for the next 2 hours, under the workmanlike hands of the masseuse, I very much entered a trance-like state, otherwise known as a nap. Now, I wouldn't say I'm much of a spa guy, which is probably why I end up falling asleep during these treatments, but I certainly found it to be a relaxing and rejuvenating time here at the Healing Village Spa. The main restaurant on the property is known as Sundara. Now, in the daytime, it's very much styled as a beach club destination with its own exclusive lap pool and a series of cabanas and loungers for guests to enjoy. You can enjoy a light lunch or a juice while looking off into the distance, but for the best experience, definitely come by at nighttime when the flames are roaring by the beach for a very nice dinner. Sundara serves up a 4-course tasting menu as well as a series of a la carte items if that's your preference. The blue crab salad and coconut milk was a great start to the meal, and that was followed by smoked salmon and coral trouts in a beautiful emulsion. The highlight, though, had to be the strip loin beef with a black garlic sauce and a light broccolini on the side, which was all wrapped up with a bow by a hazelnut-inspired dessert. In the morning, it was time to brave the waters of Jimbaran Bay as we headed out into the ocean to drop a line with the local fishermen. This is one of the signature experiences here at the Four Seasons Jimbaran Bay. It's known as Ocean to Table, where you get to catch your own fish, visit the local market to see how the fishermen ply their trade, and then enjoy it as a meal back on the property where your fresh catch is prepared for you. Now, I haven't gone fishing too many times in my life, so this was a relatively new experience. And after spending an hour or so patiently waiting to catch a few fish, I do think it's something I might enjoy doing more of in the future. Now, back at the Four Seasons, we visited the Jala signature restaurant in the afternoon to take a look at our fish being prepared. Now, Jala serves up traditional Balinese fare with ingredients gathered from around the gardens at the resorts. Our chef slathered up the fish that we had just caught with a mean-looking spice and then popped it on the grill for a few minutes, giving it the perfect tenderness and texture for our dinner. And even though we also ordered a range of other Balinese items, including a noodle soup and a few shrimp and beef dishes, it had to be the fish in the banana leaf that we had caught on our own that stole the show. Now, besides Sundara, the beach club, and Jala, the Balinese restaurant, you'll probably end up dining at Taman Wantilan at some point during your stay, which is the hotel's all-day dining venue, not least, of course, for breakfast in the morning. Now, Taman Wantilan serves up one of the more impressive breakfast spreads I've come across. There's a range of cuisines from Indonesian to Western, from sushi to dim sum to keep your tastes occupied. And if that's not enough, there's even an entire a la carte breakfast menu that you can order from. If you book your hotel via Prince Collection, you get daily breakfast for two covered, and you can order anything off the menu in unlimited quantities. While I've showed you the premier one-bedroom villa earlier on, let's now take a look at the hotel's top-tier villas, which is the 2-bedroom Royal Villa and the 3-bedroom Imperial Villa. The Royal Villa consists of a king bed and a separate bedroom with 2 twin beds, both of which feature their own ensuite bathrooms with oversized freestanding tubs. The showpiece of the villa is very much the living and dining areas in the middle, leading out to an impressive private pool directly overlooking the ocean. But that doesn't even compare to the Imperial Villa that's set across 2 different stories of a building. You've got 2 bedrooms, each with a king-size bed, and a 3rd bedroom with twin beds, a private outdoor green space which is perfect for a morning yoga, and of course a swimming pool that's quite unparalleled among all the residences here at the Four Seasons Jimbaran Bay. As far as top suites at hotels go, this is definitely one of the more striking ones that I've seen. Now, overall, the Four Seasons Jimbaran Bay is definitely among the best places to stay here on this island. With a convenient location close to the airport, although the property's on the older side, the facilities are holding up well, the service is top-notch and definitely befitting of the Four Seasons standard, and the range of dining and activities all add up to a memorable stay. What makes this property even more memorable, though, is the opportunity to combine your stay with a visit to the sister property known as the Four Seasons Bali at Sayan, and that's exactly where we'll be heading in the next video. I'll see you there.